All right, hello everyone, it's Sandra here. This is Eat My Shorts with a lot of my containers stored on the top again. I always just invert them and store them here on the off chance that there might be a worm left in them when I'm transporting around. And you'll see there's dried cardboard and maybe some dried castings around the edges, but any live worms would have crawled out. So I can still see moisture after removing the plastic. So I'll just start over on this dry edge and just work my way in. Remember, oh, there's the worms. Lovely, lovely, healthy worms still after 3 weeks. Very thin bedding. Remember, this is the bin that we emptied into Gilligan, all but a little bit of the shorts area. And so what we're finding is these worms are still doing well and probably repopulating this very large tote system. So I'm finding this material a little bit compressed. I haven't found the big waistband of shorts material. I've seen there's a little bit of the navy blue shorts material. Just by turning this material over, it's a good thing because I am getting this dry cardboard mixed into this damper material. But it looks like for 3 weeks, these worms did just fine. They cleaned up all those sprouts that I gave them. I was worried that might be too much greens for them. But, it was an unconventional feeding to give them right on the cusp of us going away. And I felt bad about that because nobody was checking in on these worms for 3 weeks. So let me just, there's the big waistband. Ooh, lots of activity on that. And I can see the elastic starting to appear. So if you've been following along, you knew this waistband was all navy blue, but you can see the cotton short, the navy blue being eaten away there, and just the white elastic remaining, which of course that won't get eaten by the microbes or the worms. So I will be pulling out, I would imagine, any strips of white elastic or other color when this bin is finally said and done. Now this actually is looking really nice after a long absence. And so I've given it a good stir. I think there's enough dry bedding in here that I might not give them more conventional bedding. I might not give them more shredded cardboard. And I'm just going to give these worms a very conventional feeding. I actually only have one tray of food in my freezer because I sort of emptied all the food before we left. It's just our typical pulverized with egg grit mixed into it feeding. I find by mixing the egg grit into the blender right in the last few pulses, it's pulverized already. But by doing that, I don't get the dust blow up. So I'm giving this, there are a lot of worms in here, so I'm giving it a hefty feeding. So I'm hoping they will enjoy that. And I will come over and take a look at them in the next few days. If they get into that and devour it, I have some corn cobs and other things that I collected on our holiday and brought home with me. And so those worms will get a corn cob. But I just want to make sure that I haven't overfed. So I've given them a good feeding, but not an overfeeding. All right. So this is my Eat My Shorts bin, which will go out to, the worms will go out to Gilligan again. I'll put this waistband material in the vicinity of the feeding again. So this bedding will go out to Gilligan when Gilligan's level drops. I will take a baiting area like I did before. I will bait out some of the worms from here and take out some of this bedding, and it will go to Gilligan. That's Eat My Shorts. I'm delighted to see the moisture is still up The worms are active and the castings are looking fantastic after 3 weeks of not only me not feeding them, but nobody even lifting this plastic to see what was going on. So that's fantastic. All right, everyone, take care. Bye for now.